everyone. Happy days today. Monday? Tuesday? Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yesterday how I was telling you about the Bulkborn store and everything on sale. Well, I went. And let me tell you the rush that I got. Oh my God. So literally like everything is on sale. Well, like 90% of the store. Then only a few things are 25% off. And there's even a few things that are marked even more than that, like 75% off. So I spent $234 and something. But think about that. That means that I would have spent $468 and something. Isn't that insane? Oh my gosh. I bought, because I told you that we're in culinary school, right, Axel and I? So I bought us a Wilton cake decorating kit. Where did I put it? I already put it away. I'll show you the box though. So, holy moly. They had only a few things left as far as the bulk items go, but in the cake decorating section, there was so much stuff left. And I was in heaven. Let me tell you. It was amazing. I was buying everything like that I could get my hands on, basically. I went over there, then we went to the other section, then we went back there, then we went to the other section, then we went back there, and I just kept grabbing stuff because, for one, I always think, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to need it at some point, but it's so expensive. Today I was like, I'm going to need this. It's 50% off. I'm buying it. So even if I never use it and I have to resell it or gift it or whatever, it's not a waste as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to be doing vegan baking at George Brown. Sorry, I'm trying to get the stickers off. And the cake decorating. So I might as well buy all of the stuff now instead of having to buy it later. Because none of that comes with your course fee. Only your uniform and your instruction booklet comes with the fee for the school. So, today, I haven't even talked about the food. Can you tell I'm excited? We have mashed potatoes again. This is just leftovers, but the chickpeas, tofu fingers, corn, and some... Did I eat this with you guys yet? I'm not sure. Carrot, beet, apple, pomegranate, vegan mayo, salt, pepper, pickle juice. I think that might be it. Maybe a squirt of mustard. I don't know. I don't remember. We made it 2 days ago. Okay. So, here is the box from what I bought. One of the things that I bought. Look at that. It's so awesome. So, it comes with like 48 pieces. And it was $113 regular. I never would buy that. Because then you need to buy all the other stuff that you don't have that goes with it. So, I bought it. And look, I bought rubber stuff. Well, silicone. So listen. No scraping noise. I can get rid of this. That's annoying when you're filming. So. It's a weird shape. Because it's a spatula. But it'll do for now. Let me try this one. It's flat. Excuse me, it's flat. So, I told my friend Diane about the sale last night. And she was like, we have to go. We definitely have to go. So, she came and picked me up. She got some really good stuff, too. Not near as much as I did. I don't even know how much she spent. Because I was just waiting for her over to the side. But she got some really good stuff. The handle is metal. Oh, today I have fruit punch. It's okay. It's left over from our Christmas party. I'm not used to having store-bought juice because we make it all the time. So it's funny how different it tastes. Like fake, I guess. I know that's not nice to say. I won't say what brand it is. Definitely not my favorite. Thank you to everyone that's watching. I just put up a picture with all of the Bulk Barn stuff that I bought. I had it all laid out on my freezer. Oh man. I took a picture. Because I always love deals no matter what. I'm also one of those people who says you're not really saving money if you're only going because it's a sale. If you were already going to buy that stuff, then it's a deal. If you weren't going to, no thank you. So I would have had to buy this stuff for school. Just ketchup today. I didn't feel like making the other sauce. So, I was looking at the electric frying pan thing. I don't really know what kind I want to buy. I love hot pot. Like, love it. But I don't know if that's practical because you can only use it for hot pot. That's the one that has like a big, huge circle, much bigger than this. And it's split. So when you do the hot pot, it would have your broth. And then you would have your ingredients on the other side. Have you ever had hot pot? Oh man, it's so good. There's this restaurant here called Land Restaurant in Leslieville. They have regular hot pot and vegan hot pot. And let me tell you, it is to die for. So, you get this electric burner at your table with this big, huge pot of broth. And in that, there's all kinds of ingredients. But then you get a massive platter of all these other ingredients that you put in the hot pot liquid to cook. So, cabbage, onions, broccoli, cauliflower, tofu puffs, bean sprouts, enoki mushrooms. Trying to think of everything that I saw. And what you do is you take whatever you feel like, put it in the broth, cook it for a few minutes, take it out, and eat it. Oh, and rice noodles. So it's gluten-free as well. Or you can get rice. Or maybe you can get both. I think you can get both. So yeah, was looking at that. Mm. And I thought that would be fun. So I could have it cook with you and then eat. So cookbang, mukbang, whatever you would call it. I was too hungry and I'm eating way too fast. So I apologize if that offends anyone. But it is what it is. More good news. So this morning, I'm leaving to go with my friend. We're going to the bulk barn. I've got all of my grocery bags and my jars ready. Zero waste, folks. Do it. Stop wasting bags. Try not to use plastic. Honestly, it's so much better for the environment. And it doesn't take much. What I do is I keep the base of the box for the Bernardin jars. I bought a couple of cases of them a couple of years ago. And I just keep one of the bases. When I'm emptied a jar, clean it, dry it, whatever. And then put it back in that base. And you've got a carrier for 12 jars to take with you to the barn. I think it's fantastic. A lot of places will give you an incentive for doing that. I'm trying to remember how much percent you get off at the Big Carrot. Or if you get bonus points, like they have like a point system. I think that's what you get. Like 2,000 bonus points for every container you use or something like that. Which is really good. So, I'm trying to decide what I want to buy. Because as time goes on, I'll buy more stuff to do mukbangs with. Because I'm really enjoying this. So I bought these. This was not for this purpose. This was to put in my school bag. But I was like, hey, these are silicone. And they won't make noise when they touch the pan. Or my plate, sorry. Because I find that noise is very loud. Or it seems very loud. And then under here, I already had this. So I thought, I thought I would use it. It's just a silicone mat. So that when I put my plate on there, it doesn't go anywhere, right? Then I have it propped up on a cookie sheet. Excuse me. And some little ramekins underneath it to put it on a tilt so that you can see my food. What is going on? Oh, I thought the TV was on, but it's just the car's reflection. So, here's a good story for you. Story time. I don't know if I feel like cookies right now. I don't think I do. It's too much. Maybe in a couple of hours. So, I was on Facebook last night, and I saw this amazing cookie platter. No, not a cookie platter. Like a dessert plate. So, it was a plate, and it was raised with a pedestal, but the top of it was like this bright color, and the bottom of it is feet. And so it looks like this it's standing on feet. And I love it so much. I get so excited about things. Look, see? You can see. Little ramekins. So, I messaged the lady, and I'm talking to her. And I told her that I was interested in this dish. And then I said to her, stand, dish, whatever. I said, I recognize her name. I'm not going to say her name online. I'm here. I said, I think my mom knows you. Or you knew my mom. And I told her name. And she was like, probably thinking I'm some crazy person, maybe. And I said, I don't mean to scare you or anything, but my mom's passed away, and I'm pretty sure that you knew my mom way back in the day, and that we used to hang out, like families would hang out and everything like that. I'm pretty sure that she was one of my mom's good friends from one of the places that they worked together. And the lady apologized, and she said, I'm elderly, and I don't remember everything. And I said, oh, that's okay. I said it was just really awesome to see the name, and I recognized her. She definitely looked familiar. She looks the exact same. And I said, so I just thought that was really neat. And she was like, oh my goodness, your mom is so beautiful, because I sent her a picture. I sent her a picture of, close to the time when she passed away. And she obviously wouldn't have recognized her, because she knew her from, 30 years before that, maybe. So I sent her a picture from back then, and she was like, oh my gosh, yes, I remember your mom. And I was like, it was just such a nice feeling to talk to somebody, and she was like, your mom was so beautiful. And I honestly don't know if this lady actually did remember my mom, or if she just told me that to make me feel better, but it was just such a nice feeling. So I thought I would share that with you. And candy. You want a candy? We have spearmint. These are pretty good. We have strawberry ones, and we have chocolate mint ones. I love these. I was so excited when I realized that they were vegan. So it's just a mint candy, but inside there's chocolate. Hopefully it doesn't bug anybody that they hear it on my teeth. Are there certain noises that you don't like when you're doing mukbangs? To me, it doesn't bother me, but I've seen people comment on other people's videos, so that's why I was talking about my regular fork on the plate. People don't like the noise that it makes. And then I realized, I got so excited when I saw the rubber, not rubber, I said rubber again, silicone spatula, but it still has a metal handle, so when you put it down, you still hear that noise, but at least it's not as bad with the scraping. I know that some things are really nice for ASMR, which I'm actually really interested in doing as well, because I find it very calming. Sometimes I'll sit and listen to ASMR videos before I go to bed, like Zach Choi. He's so cool. I love his videos. Last night I was thinking of people, of course, who I forgot to say something about when I was doing my shout outs. And I was thinking of ones that, that are from Toronto, because I've met quite a few from, I've only met 2, but I don't know, maybe I've met more. I've met more because I'm a volunteer with the Toronto Vegetarian Association. So I meet a lot of people when we're doing Veg Fest and stuff in Toronto. So Hot for Food, Viet Vegan, Edgy Veg, 2 Market Girls, Felicia. I'm trying to remember what her channel is called. I should know better. Veronica Wang. Oh, I forgot to show you the middle. I'm sorry. That's too good. See, listening to somebody else chew this, it's like, it gives people tingles, and it's very comforting to them. It can help calm your anxiety. And I think that's fabulous. I suffer from extreme anxiety at times. It's gotten much better over the last 6 months. And I don't know if it's because I started a routine. With me, that's my comfort zone. I'm very regimented as far as routine goes. And I find comfort in doing the same things all the time in the same exact way. And if it goes a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, it's okay. But if it really veers, then I get panicky. I just feel like I'm not in my comfort zone, and it feels very strange to me. And then I need things to go back to the way that I know. So that's one of the reasons why my house got cluttered. Was because I'm attached to things. So I find comfort in keeping things that I've had for a long time because I know them. They calm me down. They make me feel like everything is in line and that everything is going right. So when we first started to clean the house, I would just move stuff around. So one spot might be nice and spick and span clean, but another spot has all of the stuff that I just moved to it. So it wasn't working. It's kind of a moot point to just move stuff from one corner to another. You're not really cleaning. So poor Kevin, all these years, has always been like, can we clean? Because obviously it's not nice to come home and everything is not organized. Our kitchen was always clean. And our dining room was a mess. There was all stuff on it. So we just ate in the living room. Like that was our normal. I mean, we would clean it off for like when company was coming or whatever. But as a family, mostly because we were never here eating together. Very rarely do we be here eating together. Because we're either working different shifts. Because Axel and I work during the day. And Kevin sometimes does closing shift. So he's not home for dinner. And then Axel sometimes just eats in his room. And I'm eating by myself. So I just sit in front of the TV and mindlessly eat and watch TV. Not good either way. So, like I said, the new couch was the whole start of this because I didn't want us to be eating on the new couch. I wanted it to be in nice shape and make it last. And I wanted to sit at the family table whenever we're together and eat all together. Because it's so nice to sit and chat and eat. Find out how your day was instead of just in passing, how was your day? It was good. Okay, that's great. Thanks. That's it. And I mean, we're a really tight-knit family. We do everything together when we can. Anyway, not all the time, obviously, because that's just not possible. But Axel and I work together. We go to culinary college together. And when we're home together, we're working on the business stuff sometimes. So, you know, for us to be able to sit down as a family and leave all that stuff aside and just talk about how our day was. I mean, sometimes obviously it kind of, you know, talks about business because that's what we've done during the day. But like other things, how was your day with, you know, who'd you hang out with today? What did you do? Did you do anything? Did you go to the store? Did you buy anything? That kind of thing. Because obviously we have a side life, you know, not just the business, but it is a big majority of yourself. When you have your own business, you really don't have much of a life other than that if you want to be a success. So there is a huge downfall to having your own business in the fact that it literally becomes your life. So the other day, after the bake sale, which was yesterday, I told you I did nothing. I mean, I cooked and I cleaned because I had a lot of crap to clean up from the day before. But I did nothing. I sat in my pajamas. I listened to my old school music. My parents are from down east. My mom is from Glace Bay. Or sorry, got that wrong. My mom was from Niguac, New Brunswick. My dad was from Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. Cape Breton Island. And I grew up listening to East Coast music. So fiddle and K-leads and, you know, like just a lot of fun, awesome music that really pumps you up and gets you going and gets you motivated and feels so relaxing to me. I love it so much. So I was listening yesterday to the Rankin Family, Barry McNeil's, Trying to think of who else. I mostly listened to those yesterday. And every once in a while, Great Big Sea. I don't know. Just a bunch of folks. Sometimes I'll just put on a playlist and I'll play a bunch of people. So, had that on. And then I made my dinner, as you guys saw. And I think that's it. And it was so enjoyable. Oh my gosh. It was so nice. So did I even tell you my good news today about seeing my superintendent? I don't think I did. See? I told you. I get excited about one thing, and then I forget what I was talking about, and I forget to come back to it and tell you. So I saw my superintendent. Kevin can't see this because I'm hoping that it'll be a surprise to him. So I was leaving to go out. I had all my jars with me and everything, and she's like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to the bulk barn. And she's like, how come? And I said, I have a bunch of stuff to buy because I need to make stuff for Christmas. I need to do some candied nuts and everything, so I'm hoping to get some jars. She's like, okay, cool. Oh, can you pick me something up? Of course I can. And then she said, I gave her... Uh-oh, I think I'm getting a phone call. That's my dad calling me back. I'll call him in a minute. So, I can decline it. Okay. So, I said to her, what do you need? So she tells me she just needs some dry roasted peanuts, no salt. I'm like, okay, cool. So, then I gave her the list. Remember I was telling you that I made the list for the repairs? It was so long. She looks at the first thing on the list is the stove. She's like, what's wrong with your stove? I said, well, the 2 burners don't even work anymore. So I'm cooking with 2 burners and the top element doesn't work and it just doesn't heat properly. Like sometimes you'll put it on and it's supposed to be one temperature, but it's not that temperature. And then the one burner doesn't really work properly and it's really frustrating. Or it'll turn on for a little while and then it'll just turn off and you have to do it again. So, I mean, honestly, if you pay rent in a place, then you should have stuff that works. Like I said, it's not all their fault because I hadn't put in a work request in years. So, she came. I said, come on in if you want to look at it. So, she comes in and she's looking at the stove and she's like, oh my God, I have a stove downstairs. It's like brand new. I'm like, really? Are you serious right now? She's like, yeah, do you want it? I'm like, yes. So, we're getting a new one tomorrow. Oh my God. A new fridge. A new stove. The fridge is coming Friday. The stove is coming tomorrow. The vanity is coming whenever. I don't know, soon. Holy Hannah. This is like so overwhelming and so amazing. Because I have been suffering through using these things. For one, the stove. Hello. I cook all the time. I like to experiment. I need all the burners. Like, it's crazy hot in here sometimes because I'm cooking with all the burners, the stove, the toaster oven, the this, the that, you name it, I got it going. See all my pots up there? There's more on that wall. There's more on that wall. They're everywhere. I love cooking. Hence why it's my profession. And the fridge, well, that alone will save us money because we're not going to be throwing out food all the time because it doesn't stay cold long enough. Sheesh. So, can you tell I'm excited? I'm talking so fast today. Oh, I wanted to show you this. So this is what else I was using. O'Keeffe's. Hopefully you can see that. Rough and Red Relief. Now, I told you before that if I have to use something that is not vegan, when it comes to my health, then I have to say, it's one or the other. Now, this one, I think it's vegan, but I'm not really sure. But I'll show you the other one that I got. Oh, I just knocked it. Sorry. I'll show you the other one that I got that my friend made me. Oh, why is it not staying? There we go. So here's the other one. Flowers in the ointment. And she makes it. It's amazing. Like, honestly, just calendula and olive oil. I've been using it. It's helping a lot. Okay, I think I've talked enough already after eating. Can you tell I'm excited? I talk 100 miles an hour when I'm excited. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. I love you. Keep smiling. Bye-bye.